All right, Brad, it's game room.
I couldn't be more excited, Jeff.
Yeah,
My
this
pulse is quickening.
So these are last week's releases
Okay.
with the craziness of PAX and all that good stuff. We didn't have time to get to game room, but we're circling back now. Let's enter my arcade, which these are the 4 games that were out this week. Last week. Only 4.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really know. Also, my arcade seems to have reverted to months-old state. I don't know why. That guy is there, still broken.
Yeah,
but
doing
if you go back in time, you might remember my all-jungler wing.
Yeah.
And it's back. I don't know if some save games got crossed up, moving from one Xbox to the other. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I don't know.
Better not to try to understand the game room.
It's all empty.
Just
it's
let
all.
Let it take you.
All right, so I bought the 4 games that are the only 4 that were available in the store. So I assume that they're the 4 new ones, and sure enough, some of them are new. But I seem to remember Activision Boxing already being out.
Maybe you just dreamed that it was out. Maybe
You might be right.
Maybe you wanted it so
You might be
badly.
right.
This is kind of a classic, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, say I'm using classic in a loose sense, but
It's got a combo system if I can, rock
Really?
it just right. See, look at that. See, if you line it up just right, it knocks him into the path of your other fist.
stick and move.
Yeah.
Jeff.
But to get into the spot where you can hit him, he can also hit you, man.
I think that's what they call risk reward.
That's right. All of video games
You
are
just have
based
to-
on Activision Boxing.
You just have to like perfectly line up your glove with the face to get that little diagonal. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
I guess you only have the one button to work with, right?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of room for variation there. Yeah, I don't know. I never played this, but I feel like this image of the 2 guys from overhead is
Pretty. Yeah.
it's something I've
like
seen
iconic,
before.
right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say iconic. That might be a bit much.
All right.
It's not exactly Pac-Man, but
Sure.
it does look familiar.
Just imagine if you saw screenshots of this without the name of the game.
Sure.
Like, what would you be able to tell that
It's
it
like
was a boxing game?
Uh,
or it'd be like, what are these alien snakes?
Yeah, like yeah, looking at that as like from a side view, it's like a boss from Contra or something.
Right. Oh.
Weird. How many years, I wonder, from this to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Well,
Not many. I mean, I'm sure there are websites out there that might have
yeah.
that sort of information. It can't have been that many, though.
Probably like 6 or 7 years.
You win.
I win 65-36 on the judges'
Great.
card. That's
Great.
boxing. Yeah, no ranked mode in that one because it's pretty much a 2-player game primarily.
Not much you can do there.
Yeah. Bob Whitehead joint, 1980.
Does that name mean something to you?
Yeah, he did. He did some Activision games,
Sure. Okay.
like boxing, for example.
You say so.
So 1980. I mean,
Okay.
when did Mike Tyson's Punch Out come out? That was like 87.
87?
Yeah, so,
86. I don't know.
Moving on, a game of concentration.
The concentration.
The concentration. Again, no ranked mode. All right, what? I don't know what's.
Okay. Can you hit a button?
Oh, I don't. Stop! Why is it doing that? Shh. Shh.
Are you interacting with this thing?
Oh, I don't. When I move the D-pad, the number up there changes.
Okay, you made a bell.
Okay, so okay. this still isn't making sense. So what's under number 12? No, it's a ranger's head or something, not a bell. But that seemed to end the. All right, we're gonna. Nope.
Aw.
No. That's. Shh. Oh, no, don't.
We're
What?
about to get it.
Controls, probably more. Oh God. So this used the keyboard controller
Oh,
then.
great.
So because of that, they have mapped every possible direction
That is awesome.
to a button on
Yeah.
the dude.
Man.
What? Why would you do this?
Because what else are they
Why
going to do?
would they put this out?
We should go find a keyboard and plug it in and see if it works.
Ah! All right. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 on the X and Y.
That's terrible.
Oh man. All right. I guess I need to restart so I can.
It couldn't hurt.
And 0, 4, 1. But if I hit. Oh, so if I hit 1, then 4, it's 14. And I can hit clear. Okay, so what's in slot 1? It's a crab thing. What's in slot. No, what's in slot 2? It's a ladybug thing. And how come now I can't guess anymore? How come it won't? Does it
What is
demand
going
2
on?
players? Because it would have come up
Possibly.
with the 2
I
player.
thought
it
I
would
saw
have come up with the 2-player thing.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw something in the description saying it was a 2-player game. But
Okay, game 2, 16 squares, 1 player. So let's
all right,
let's.
let's go to that console.
Okay, here we go. So this is now a 1-player game. What's in square 1? I'll play this like I was playing
TV.
Classic Concentration on television. A TV thing. All right, great. What's in this spot? A butterfly. Okay, so we know it's TV, then butterfly.
Why are the numbers scrolling?
Because they couldn't display all the numbers on the screen at once because sprites.
Are you serious?
That's my guess.
That's amazing.
Okay, so it's my guess. The non-existent computer player gets a point because I guessed wrong. I guess
That's a shame.
so what's in spot 3? A ladybug thing. Spot 4 is bell.
All right.
You know that did not need to take that long. What's in slot 5? The bell. Where was the bell? Was it in 3?
Oh, have we found the bell on this run? We had it on the last
I think so.
one.
I think it was in 3.
All right.
Let's try 4.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, so
Some amazing intuition you have there.
I am a mentalist. Ladybug, that was in 2. I need to figure out which direction on the D-pad is 2.
I believe it's right on the D-pad.
Oh, it was 3
Oh.
that had the ladybug.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Okay, 3.
There you
and
go.
6. I don't want to play this ever again. So, it's memory.
Sure.
Or concentration, if you will. A game of concentration. What's the history of this? Was 1978.
Okay.
Again. What the heck? Look at that. Look at that. They could have just
pretty
drawn the Atari keypad controller
Yep.
like they do with the Intellivision keypads. But
It's not as if there's
why,
any urgency.
why develop for such an edge case that
Yeah.
no one is ever going, oh,
Sure.
at least there's an arcade game this week. It's Thupa Basketball from Konami.
Here we go. Here. Hey,
So I have to hit the button to dribble.
here. Shot. Hey,
Get there. Oh, that was bad.
come on, here. Ouch.
Oh, what?
Charging.
You're charging.
Here. Hey, come on. Deep shot.
Pow!
Why were arcade monitors so vertically oriented back then?
It's just, because there were popular games like Galaxian and stuff like that that
Needed that kind of aspect?
that played with that sort of aspect ratio, so a lot of games kind of followed in those footsteps.
Okay.
for like conversion purposes or what have you.
Yeah.
So sort of like 10-yard fight or something like that. This game starts you out near the end of a game. You see, so you see the score is what is it, 106 to 115 now,
Sure.
and there's not a lot of time on the clock. But every time I score, I get a little bit of time back. So basically, I just kind of need to keep scoring. There's no defense, if I remember correctly. And let's try for 3.
Go.
Nice.
Nothing but net. Who are these teams? What league is this?
It's
JHS.
Australia versus junior high school.
I was gonna say. It sounds like.
I wonder if it's Australia or I wonder if they're using Australian ROMs because Chrome is in Australia. Or is
True. Someday we will get the behind-the-scenes story of what happened with Game Room.
Yeah. Or what is continuing to happen.
I'm not convinced that anything is continuing to happen.
Yeah. So then my guy took his shirt off.
Yeah, he's pretty stoked. And there's the mascot. Is that a cow?
So I beat the junior high school team. Now I have to beat the high school team.
Mm-hmm. And the college, then the university,
Yep,
and then
then
Japan.
Japan.
Great.
I think the college team would be better than a Japan team. That's just me.
But yeah, I would agree with you.
Charging. So getting charged, called for charging or having your shots blocked or anything like that is bad because, you don't get that time back.
Sure. Then again, when time runs out, you don't have to play anymore.
It's true.
That might be a good thing.
But this is a ranked game, so I gotta... Oh, he's faking it. He fell over and blinked.
I don't think there's a lot of people buying these games.
Well, I'm 112
Yeah.
on the leaderboard.
And
here.
you just started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that tell you? Looking over there, it looks like at least 200 people have bought this game.
Oh, that's not... Blocked shot.
Microsoft has made, what, $600 from this? Weren't these $3 a piece?
Yeah. Unless you count people that purchased it for both platforms.
Ah, yes.
Imagine the person saying, like, yes, Super Basketball for PC and 360. I would love to pay you $5 for this.
Not a significant revenue stream, I'm guessing.
You're probably right. All right, so that's...
Oh, man. 3/4 of the way there.
If you like Super Basketball, maybe you'd like River Raid 2. But... And Thupa Breakout, which this is the 2600 version of Super Breakout, the arcade version of Super Breakout, already available on Game Room.
Why am I not surprised?
So this is, again, a paddle game that it's not... Actually works better with the D-pad than it does with the analog. That's always a great sign.
Is any form of regular Breakout out for Game Room?
Yeah. Also, regular Breakout is available in, I believe, 2 forms. So all of your Breakout needs are being met in a, let's say, half-bottomed way. Like I clean that up for the kids. Oops, God. I don't like the sound effects in this at all. Oh, that was... All right, maybe the D-pad's not the way to play, but the analog stick is certainly... This is terrible! This is terrible! This is a bad implementation of a classic! Ah!
Oh.
This is a game that if you had the PC version, I imagine would be better.
Probably.
I don't know. This guy playing on an Xbox, 477 points. Let's see what he did.
See how he do.
Great. Yeah. This is effective. There we go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily look like great movement either. But yeah, I don't know. Breakout, to me, the sound effects of a Breakout game are always boop, beep, like Pong style. This whole explosion thing just speaks to video game violence and how widespread it's gotten.
This is where it all started.
Yeah.
Right here. Get in there. Oh.
Let's skip ahead. See how intense this amazing breakout session gets.
Good lord.
I'm sorry, super breakout session. Yeah, so he cleared the first board. And
I think we should put a bullet in game room. I know you're committed
it's
and all, but dude.
This could have been something.
I know,
right?
but I think that ship sailed a while ago.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I don't know.
There are your 4 game room releases for last week, and there are more coming this week.
Oh, good. Do you know what they are? Give us a little preview.
No, I don't actually know. So
When you get those packs, do you get any sense of what's in them at all?
no,
They
not
don't-
immediately.
there's
I mean,
nothing.
sometimes the Showcase Arcade over here, which we can visit, will have games from the pack that have not been released yet, and they'll let you kind of demo the games that way. Why don't we take a glance at it, see if
Sure.
anything jumps out? But at this point, they've released so many nondescript games that it's getting hard to tell if a game's been out already or not. Black Widow's definitely already out. Let's not do this. Let's stop.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Man, if they'd just taken the step of moving on to the late 80s hardware, you know?
Yeah,
They had just gotten past this
or
era.
if they'd been able to close any deals, clearly if they had made deals with other people that own old arcade or console games, they would have had to have implemented them by now because the game releases are slowing to a trickle.
Right.
So something somewhere must have gone horribly wrong, right? I don't know.
I'm just waiting for that tell-all book, you know?
Yes, the game room tell-all book. Yeah.
Until someone is willing to speak the truth, we'll never know.
Look for that coming soon. Otherwise, that's it for this for last week's game room. We'll have more soon.